Ladies and gentlemen, in this RedGamingTech.com video, we're going to be taking a look at the recently released God mode. And this is supposedly a first-person, or should I say, shooting experience with a lot of RPG elements, and it looks kind of fun. It's available on Steam for about £7 currently. So I'm in the video menu. I'm starting off this because I can't actually show you in-game, because you can't actually pause the game, but you get murdered. So I'll show you quickly the how to plays and so forth. You've got the basic options there. You can indeed play this with keyboard and mouse, or gamepad if you prefer. So I'm actually disabled auto aim. It's actually enabled by default, but not too much of a big deal. Anyway, under video, I'm recording at 1080p, as you can quite clearly see, and I've enabled all the bits and pieces on. Now, I've only been playing this for a few minutes just to test things for recording. However, I did notice some texture pop up on walls and so on. So you guys may want to keep an eye out for that. That kind of thing really irritates me in games, but as I said, I only played for a little bit. So I'm just going to go through all the options so you can see everything. It's not that complicated, to be honest, in terms of options. They're fairly simplistic. And you can see right there, you've got left focus, aim, usability, sprint, melee. Fairly interestingly, sprint is actually on the space. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Regardless, it's available to you should you wish, and I have a feeling we will be wishing to do so. The controller is there, but I've not got mine plugged in. At least I don't think so. I'm probably wrong. And we can indeed see the credits. I'm going to ignore that. No offense to the developers, but obviously we have a video to do. So anyway, okay, so now we're actually into the game, and I'll leave in the cutscene so you can get an idea.
England. Oh, the beauty, the city, the architecture. But you know, when you're in London, you need to look the other way before crossing the street. So as you took your snaps of Buckingham Palace, I guess that double-decker bus just didn't see you there.
Well, he has a nice macabre sense of personality and humour, doesn't he? Anyway, so we'll have a quick look round before we kind of jump in. He doesn't look too well, my dude. We have a couple of weapons. Machine gun type of affair, as well as a shotgun. Fairly snappy reload. So we'll just have a quick look at the graphics first. Looks quite nice, generally. We'll have a quick run. Moves at a relatively decent pace, and you can indeed, with the E button, zoom in somewhat. It's not exactly a sniper zoom, but you get the idea. It's kind of a Gears of War perspective, although obviously not a free camera. You see that right there, what I was referring to with the textures? How they kind of just popped in there. If you're not really sure, you should just go back and kind of watch the video. Anyway, getting a bit of frame rate drop there, which is irritating. But it's kind of reminds me somewhat reminiscent of God of War, actually, in terms of architecture, but I suppose that's just the setting rather than any infringement upon copyright or ideas. Okay, smaller, weaker enemies. So I figure we'll play just a little bit just to give you an idea of what the gameplay's like, and maybe go ahead and do some other bits and pieces later on. I might do some cutting between levels if it's all getting a bit samey. I haven't really decided yet. Oh, hang on, we got some buddies. Right, as you can see, you get experience, which I'm sure can be used to purchase all manner of awesome upgrades. Yeah, the reload times are not that great with the shotgun, but it is a shotgun. Okay. So at the moment, we've got our training wheels on. Okay, we have rage meter. Shall we? Not quite sure what the rage meter... He doesn't look a friend. Ow. Okay, you need a bullet in the head, my friend. Ow. There we go. Okay, things are escalating quickly. What the hell is that? Ow! Bollocks. I thought it was like a power-up or something for a second. Ow! Quit it. Oh, it's you. I thought something was... Okay, we're spawning in 3 seconds. Well, this guy's a bastard, isn't he? Oh, at least we could shoot them. Okay. Okay, I don't want the Minotaurs. I, however, do want to murder the bastard that's randomly shooting me from long range. Because he is a wanker. Yes. I have long-range weapons. They are not allowed to utilize long-range weapons. It's kind of like the unwritten law. I get to pew-pew at range. They get to sit there and get pew-pewed. I think it's a symbiotic relationship where everyone gets fun. Well, most people get fun. I don't know about their bones, but... Oh, are you serious? You have kind of, like, lightsaber thing. Well, I suppose more of a javelin if you want to get technical, but regardless. I don't know what that does, but I'll take it. Ow, bastard. Ow! Son of a bitch actually just knocked me over. Okay, so you can't actually shoot and run, so it's basically Gears of War in that respect. Alright. You know what would be absolutely astounding? If you were to stop pounding me from behind as you run into me. It is most ungratifying. Apparently I'm getting my bullets from Dante's store. Okay. And yes, I did steal that somewhat from... Oh, shit! Why do you all have a grudge against me? Can't we just be friends? You don't say, Armor's Low. What gives you the impression? Is it the fact that they're shooting me with flames? It really makes me want to hit the announcer with a stick repeatedly. Okay, let's not stand wherever he's summoning fire. I don't like being summoned. Oh, really? Okay, so I'm not quite sure how long I'm supposed to hold out for. Perhaps, I don't know. Ow. To be fair, I'm not really utilizing the melee that much, but I ask you, does it really seem wise for a scrawny-ass dude to stop pounding on a Minotaur with, you know, this? What does he think it is? 300? This is God mode! Well, that just... There. I feel vindicated now. Ow! You are a right bastard. Yes, there probably will be some language in this video, in case you haven't already ascertained that. Okay, you just aren't respecting the machine gun at all, are you, really? I don't know what these do, but I can't help but feel that acquiring them would probably be a good option. You know what, let's... As some would say, hustle it. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to just take them out. Well, that's about as accurate as a chocolate. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I know. When he says test of faith, I find his lack of faith disturbing. Uh-oh. There's no rush to switch weapons or anything. Ow! Oh, that ain't good. Oh, son of a... Could you stop... Could you stop kicking me in the head? That would be astounding. Oh, you see me rolling. There we go. I've actually got a roll, sort of. Ow! The running is kind of sucky. Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to pick this stuff up. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, back to 100%. Yeah. Thank you for waiting. That was most thoughtful, actually. Well, ammo's certainly not an issue in this game, is it really? Oh, he doesn't look a friend. Oh, speaking of not friend, bloody hell. I'm not getting trapped in there with him. Forget that. Oh, you are serious, dude. Uh-oh, uh-oh. If I can... Oh, actually, no, 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 there's two of them. I didn't actually realise how close I was to the edge. That ain't good. That ain't good. Oh, dearie me. Okay, let's get the armor. Ah, son of a bitch, knocked me over. In before I get pounded on instantly. You know what, this gun is doing nothing. Okay. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. Oh, you guys are actually irritating. Okay, I don't really want to get out from under here because of various reasons. However, I feel it might be a good idea. Oh, shit, son. Ooh. Okay, I am pretty screwed. At least you don't get hit. Ah! Well, that sucked. I killed 90 of them, though. Okay. Okay, so we're on a different level, and just gonna probably choose a couple of them so you can get an idea of it. So, obviously the match doesn't start till we get in. I'm gonna quickly mention the graphics now. Like, it's some definite graphical pop-up in certain textures, however, it's not too bad. I've certainly seen worse. Frame rate is actually pretty solid, actually. I'm not having any problems. I'm running a GTX 670, not overclocked. Usually I do, but for this game it's not particularly graphically demanding, so I decided just to leave it stock. So it's all great. I have not got anything forced on the control panel, so you guys can see what it just looks like standard. I think that is the fairest way. However, certain games I do enable them. In terms of gameplay, it's fairly solid. There is a somewhat slight, just an inkling of delay. You can't keep rolling consistently. As for running, one of the issues I have is you can't just kind of stop on a dime and shoot. I know that's somewhat realistic, but it's also kind of irritating. One of the reasons that I do like Gears of War's gameplay is the simple fact that you can actually stop pretty quickly. I'm not saying you literally just stop, like, I don't know, I can't think of an example, but you can't just stop instantly, but on this it certainly takes a little bit too long. However, I am quite liking the idea behind it. It does borrow heavily in some respects to kind of a comic relief version of I don't know, something like God of War, maybe. But with heavier emphasis on the comedy.
Hat.
Uh-oh. Enemies have their hats on. What in the balls? Yeah. Oh, I have a feeling this would be a lot better in a multiplayer mode. I don't have anyone I know that plays this game. And ow, what in the hell is going on so suddenly? At the moment, one issue I have as well is that I wish there were power-ups available very easily. And by which I mean weapons, to be honest. I feel that the game would benefit from slightly easier access to certain weapons. Okay, let's get some of that now. However, one thing that is in the game's favour is that it does have quite a nice skill curve. It's... Obviously, I've chosen one of the later levels, and you can kind of tell that simply because of the rather insane amount of enemies that are being thrust upon me. Ow. Okay, let's get some health before I am sliced to pieces. I think that's a good plan. Don't see any blue. Oh, yes I do. Okay, let's get some ammo as well. I'm starting to work out what bits and pieces do now, which is always handy. The light sourcing, I must say, on this game is pretty nice. Now, at the start, I was wondering almost if it would have some tower defense elements, such as, oh, I don't know, orcs must die. But obviously that's definitely not the case. And sweet Jesus, I hate those things. I'm extremely happy that you can actually kill them, or should I say destroy their projectiles, because they are irritating. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up some ow stuff. I don't really feel that this game needs auto-aim, at least, in my opinion. I don't know what that does, but I'm going to pick it up. Okay. We have some ammo scattered around. And I will definitely be happy to take that. I have no armor, however. Ah! Have I progressed sufficiently? Gotta say, that's really nice light sourcing. It's quite a nice, Sorry, I was just kind of analysing. You can definitely see some texture pop up. You see that? That's a bit weird. I don't think that's got to do with angle. If I had to guess, that's to do with shadow. It looks like it to me anyway. I know I'm being a bit anal retentive over that. I feel that that's unnecessary. Okay, so we've come from that direction. What are we missing? Okay. The music's at least fairly pleasant. Perhaps over there. Oh, that's... Ah, yes, I see the massive portal now. That was a bit of a fail. Yes. Ah! Okay, so we're going into a different area. Looks like something out of Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? Gotta say, it's actually quite nice in terms of draw distance as well. It's very smooth. I'm curious which engine this is using. I forgot to check. Normally I do. Wonder if it's a custom creation. Okay, so this is like the calm before the storm. You can see there's no enemies that are looming yet. I have a feeling that'll change quite quickly, however. Bombs rain from... Oh, that sounds reasonable. It's raining bombs, hallelujah. I haven't seen them raining yet. Let's get the words out. Come on, you can do it. Okay, the melee is about as effective as basically just asking them to punch you in the face. It's about as effective as you're going to get from the melee. Maybe it's because I haven't powered it up, or my character's not in a certain, powered up mode, or whatever. Actually, we can quickly test that. Yeah, so that doesn't really make the difference I was hoping for. And now I'm suddenly got like 50 million skeletons on me. Ow, you bastards! You think the ammo is basically there as like an insult. Because if you don't have the ammo, you're reliant upon meleeing them, and good luck trying to melee this amount of skeletons who are hell-bent on... Ah! Running is like... What is that guy doing? Oh, hi. running away is not really the best option. Sometimes I think the better option is to sort of backpedal, and my goodness, my S key is being utilized heavily in this. With a circle strafing, which I'm all for that because I haven't done it in so long, is also quite handy as well. I must say, it's kind of odd to not actually have a jump in a game like this, as I know a lot of the time it really doesn't do that much in a very... Yeah, I don't think that guy's going down for a while. I would really, really, really like some health about now. Actually, for that matter, I'd really like some armor about now. Probably not the best time to reload that I've ever chosen. Oh, really? I'm gonna kill you because, frankly, you are pissing me off. Not as much as that guy, though. Oh, really? That teleportation's not gonna get old at all, is it? Oh dear, I'm out of ammo. Thank you for getting... Ah! Okay. I have no other weapons. That is not ideal. Perhaps I can get some of this. You bastard. Did he tackle him? I'm not sure. Oh, I see the bombs now. They're irritating enough. Oh, okay. They're throwing axes at me. That's not good either. I think I'm gonna pick up some ammo. Actually, I think the term is bollocks to the ammo. Let us get some health, which I don't actually have any of. What are you trying to do hiding, you bastard? Thank goodness. I'm not exactly super healthy. I'm doing better than what I was now. I'm somewhat getting used to the controls. The key on this game is to pack pedal, as if your life depends upon it, because your life does depend on it, actually. Hello? No, can't go that way? Am I mistaken? Oh, bollocks, no. Gotta run all the way to the other side. That's not too irritating at all. Wait, is there any goodies, actually, that I can accrue? Ooh, speaking of which... At least you can reload while you're running. That's handy. Okay. I've still not found another weapon yet. I'm hoping I pick one up soonish. Back to the same area. I was kind of hoping for more. Players explodes on death. That ain't good. Actually, perhaps it could be good. You know what? I'm going to shoot you. What? Because you are irritating. Oh, God. Really?
Oh, look at all that blood.
Uh-oh. This gun's kind of getting old now. Hopefully I've managed to amass enough experience to buy something of worth. Although the shotgun's nice, the issue with it is it just doesn't have the ammo. It's like, yeah, that's just not really effective, is it? I mean, let's just be honest. I think there is some stagger associated with it, but even so... Oh, dear. Oh, really? Really, 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 really? No good time. Oh my god, really? Every single weapon's on reload. What is that? That was pretty stupid.
Just one life left.
Where the hell was that? Shit. Oh, I see it. All the way on the other side. And I want to... To be honest, I expected that to be a life or something. So the question I'm invariably going to be needing to answer quite soon is, am I enjoying it? Honestly, it's pretty fun. I just have a feeling that it's going to be one of those titles that is best played with others. Oh, dear. I think the kindest thing to do with the melee in regards to it, unless you can really get something better than what the pitiful piece of crap that I've already got is, would be to simply unbind the key. Perhaps I'm judging it early because, well... Oh, that's not good. You know what? The red is really irritating as well. I know there's one other dude at least. I'm actually amazed I survived. I'm kind of curious now how long I can actually keep this up, since I've only got, well, 0 lives remaining. Okay. Ammo is great, but it does not solve the biggest issue, which is that I have the health of a walnut. Maybe this way? Ah.
Coin.
Blood is replaced by gold coins. Okie dokie. Health, perhaps? Yeah, there we go. There are quite a few bullet sponges in this game as well. You know what, let's just utilise it, I might as well. At least it stops them getting too close. Ow! It's actually quite a cool mode. I do like how it keeps altering. Yeah, sweet. Uh-oh. What I don't like is the fact the camera can be obscured. I don't know if to risk running for it. I'm... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know where that came from, but I don't like it. Was it enemy or was it this piece of crap? No, it's enemy. Uh-oh. Fortunately, you can actually use the hazards to guard. Ah, no. Ah.
Surprised.
Oh, ah. Well, at least I survived somewhat. Made quite a bit of gold, though. let's have a look at the oaths. Alright. Gear. Alright. Quite. Alright, those require unlocking, so I'm not even gonna wait. Yeah, just to anyone who gets really freaked out by. I feel that that's the one for me. Okay, might as well check out some customization, I suppose. Yes. I don't... There we go, that'll do. I'm a gentleman, but more to the point, I can kick ass. Okay, well, that doesn't really help me. Okay, so I don't even have the level for it anyway. Alright, so let's actually have a look what we can do. We have SMG and double-barreled shotgun. I would really... Shield is quite nice. Thicker shields, size matters. Okay, so... we actually need a lot of gold to buy this stuff, is what it comes down to. God mode. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. But I don't have any of this. Justice. Okay, what about weapons? Revolver. All of the weapons require more cash. Unless we can upgrade SMG or whatever. Okay, so right now I don't have the cash required. And experience is going up fairly slowly, actually. I mean, you see that how many matches I've actually played, and okay, I've not been winning at them, but still, I'm right there. So yeah, there are a substantial amount of weapons, however, railgun included. Oh dear, fond memories of Quake. That's the only problem with first impressions looks, to be honest. However, I don't necessarily know, because I don't have anyone who's really interested in this game, and therefore I don't necessarily know if I would personally continue to play it enough to unlock a lot of these weapons. That's the issue I have. I do like the game. I actually think it would be fantastic. Oh wait, actually we have got bronze, silver, gold. I'm assuming bronze would be the easier setting. I'm going to choose one more level. Which one shall we go with? Fortress is pretty nice. I think we've been to Basilisk Pit. No, we've been to Fire Lair, and we've been to Hades Moon. So I think let's go the Basilisk Pit. And we'll try that one out. Okay, sounds good. So as I was saying, I like the game. I actually do. I just have somewhat of an issue, mostly concerning the fact that, for me at least, this isn't the type of game that I personally would consistently play alone. I am more of a person who likes to progress, and I don't really get that for this game in terms of, you know, story progression. It doesn't really have a story, but that's not the game's fault, and that's a personal opinion. Some people absolutely love this stuff. It's the same reason that I personally didn't ever buy tower defense games and that kind of thing. I just haven't really been into it. But from an unbiased perspective, which I obviously must give, the game's really good. Engine-wise, it runs pretty smoothly. There is a little bit of a hint of slowdown occasionally, and I notice a somewhat bit, well, a small, slight smidgen of ugly texture pop up. But honestly, the vistas and stuff, I don't know if that is completely 3D. It doesn't look it to me. But honestly speaking, it does look quite pretty. I mean, some of this is obviously textures, but even so, it's actually done really well. There's quite a hefty amount of various texturing going on, but at the same time, you see what I mean? I don't know if that will come out on the video. It could be an issue to do with the monitor VSync on my screen, but you'll definitely notice some texture pop up. That's not really concerning, however. In fact, it might even be fixed with either a patch, or you might even be able to fix it yourself just by messing it around with the CFG file. I obviously haven't done that. I've just left it as a standard, and there you go. Uh-oh. I think another thing as well that would definitely... Uh-oh, he raged. I think once you start to get used to the enemy's attack patterns and so on, I think that would also... Wait. Where is the rage? Okay. Let's give the shotgun another test. Okay, it doesn't actually knock them back. I had noticed it on the trolls, but evidently... Fortunately, on the bigger enemies, you can somewhat back away quick enough. The problem is that in a very simple and honest respect, you're not really able to deal enough damage quickly enough with the shotgun in terms of it's only got 2 shots. Therefore, you're basically begging for more. Maybe they'll do some balancing as well. Overall, I don't have a problem with the game. I think it's... I've seen far worse, I'll be honest with you. Far, far, far worse. Very expensive releases, you know, full price releases. They've had a lot more bugs in them, a lot more issues just generally, actually, and this is still fun. You know, it's not like I'm finding it a chore to play. I'm enjoying it. It's just normally this wouldn't be my thing, but it is interesting enough to keep me playing, which is saying something by itself. To be honest with you, a few years ago I probably would have loved this game to death, but since then I've been really into the story side of things, and as I said, the other issue is that most of the friends and so on that I used to play... Oh, that ain't good. Most of the friends and so on that I was playing Counter-Strike and other types of titles like that with, it just so happens that I no longer play with them, really. And so I don't have anyone to regularly play online games, which is an issue. I could sometimes play public, but I generally try to avoid public. One thing that does please me is the fact that you can actually use the environment, such as the bombs and so forth, as actually traps, and that definitely does work. It's nice the fact that you can actually utilize that, and shit, I just realized I was out of ammo. I was wondering why PP wasn't happening. Yeah, that's not gonna work too well for my... okay. I want to concentrate just a little bit. Oh dear.
You know, I think I'll speak to Zeus and install a baby mode just for you.
Yeah, shut up. Oh, that's handy. I wonder if you could theoretically get into the situation where you physically cannot kill them because you're out of ammo. I don't know if it'd respawn. God, the flying enemies are irritating. Ow. Wasn't supposed to soak that up. It is not a sunny afternoon. Oh, you can actually see that corpse is actually staying there. Oh dear. Be quite nice if there's environmental damage as well. Ow. I don't see any health. I do not see any health unless I'm being... Oh no, I see it. Health first. Pew pew later. Ah. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so I think I'll go to the next area, and then I think you guys will have somewhat reasonable understanding, I'd hope, anyway, to the game. Gonna grab this ammo, however, before I do. Okay. Oh! That was just a fail on every single way possible of failing, really. Okay, we're definitely going to have to utilize the statue. I think if I had to criticize the game really in a few, it would be that I wish you got easy access to weapons. I wish that you could maybe upgrade the weapons easier. I think that would be a nice... perhaps, for example, be able to purchase, say... Oh, I don't know. Damage upgrades, that type of thing. I think that would be good. Else, son of a bitch. Okay, let's get some... Alright, fortunately... Begrudgingly, I'll switch to the shotgun. Though, to be honest, it's actually pretty great against certain enemies. Ow. Oh, really? Have I killed them all, or is it just me? I'm not actually sure if I'm supposed to do anything here or what. I'm going to assume that I've killed them all and I need to progress to a different area. Or perhaps I'm actually supposed to blow that up, I'm not really sure. Alright, let's actually pick this stuff up, however. All I can think of is I shoot the shit out of one of these statues. Ah, okay, that's what we have to do. We have to shoot the shit out of it. That wasn't so bad. Okay. Pass it instantly heal, but play it extra. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it for this particular video. So hopefully you've enjoyed it and got an idea whether it's for you. I will hopefully see you guys soon. So take care and bye for now.